Welcome back, guys, and we're going to go right back into it. So, again, we have Five of Swords that will crown off this with the mask off. We have Six of Cups that crowned off this Psalms 23 Awakening, Pharaoh's Awakening. Seven of Pentacles crowning off with this entanglement, and now we are going into it with the end of the relationship. So we got Eight of Swords, Emperor, Three of Wands at the bottom of those decks so far. But we have the icebreaker question, and it is, how has inaction impacted your life negatively? Ooh, clearly, yeah. You gotta do something that's, oh, well, let's see. Again, it goes back to that kiss. Oh, shit. I wasn't supposed to say that. Y'all supposed to go back and listen to it, but whatever. But what do you think you regret not doing when you're on your deathbed? It's like that with certain people. I just feel like, well, what if I did kiss them? I barely talk to these dudes as it is. Like, what would be the difference? Them actually literally like cutting it off officially? I mean, I got nothing else to lose. Shit. So, like, literally, that's funny, because the Reaper, relationship is over, endings, closures, no second chances, letting go, watch my exit. So shit, if you already know this is going to be over, then you might as well. Fuck it. Is that courage? And that's exposed. You might as well just say it. Fuck it. I'm gonna kiss this person. I that's how much I quote unquote love you. But again, that's how has inaction impacted your life negatively? Oh, inaction. I don't even know. But the reason why I still said that, again, that even though that's not what it's calling for, that still could have been the situation for somebody. Oh, wow. Because now that I'm mentioning it, because that Leo ended up kissing me. And this is during the time when we were supposed to be working together. But he was going through some shit, of course. He couldn't stay around. But I'm just like, well, what was the purpose of that kiss then? And then I come around and it was just like, I don't know, right? The addictions. It probably was the substances that got him to do that. Because now it's just like, you know, it's I don't know. I was like, what was the point? That's what I always get. I want to have that. I tried to have that question, that conversation with him, with that Leo. And he's all like, you focusing on the wrong things right now. Nigga, you focusing on the wrong things right now. Clearly, but, you know, that's their control. They rather sit here and hurt themselves right there in front of you instead of admitting that they fucked up. That they know that they made mistakes. And if they made mistakes and that they wish they can actually work with you. And I'm just like, that's why I come around. That's literally like God sending me to these people to help them. But they still want to be all their ego, pride. I got this. No, I'm good. You're going to end up like my father. Miserable and alone, child. And then still run back to that family that you ran away from. Putting yourself back into another karmic cycle. And let me tell you something. As long as you walk this fucking earth and you are breathing, it don't matter how old you are, God will always teach you a fucking lesson. You are never too old to be humbled. Period. Cleopatra is now playing by Cleopatra. Coming at you. So it's Cleopatra's theme by Cleopatra. By three sisters. The three fates. The Emperor. The Emperor, the Emperor, the Emperor. Look at what you are doing. What is this? I'm scared because that's just a starting, and it's just like it usually says live. Wait, is it even recording? Okay. All right, yeah, it's recording. I just want to make sure. Stream manager, go back 5 minutes. All right. So silly, somebody is behind you, but then you got a fool right in front of you trying to do some other shit, lifting up your pants. So, exposed. Wow, that's funny. Something is exposed now. This fool is exposing the emperor. Oh, I guess I'm the fool, right? Taking a leap of faith, because again, this is my job. King of Cups. I'm like, King of what? Look at that. Oh, look at his butt. I'm a freak. Take it off. But the Ten of Cups, or the King of Cups, is emotions. Emperor, of course, is married. It's married, but it's your emotional. Oh wow, we have the Ace of Cups and the Four of Pentacles. So there's a Cancer, Pisces, or Scorpio that wants to offer something up, but they're holding back. Ace of Wands. Not Ace of Wands. Knight, the Cavalier. Yeah, the Cavalier of Wands, that's the fire. Cavalier of Cups, that's the emotions, but there's that down low shit. Whether it's same sex or just doing some shit that you're not supposed to be doing, or just hiding some shit, being on the low about it, being low key. Is that the moon? It's the stars, healing. Tia and Tamara. Eight of Swords is trapped. However, look, they sweating. Sweating bullets right now. Somebody looking at your ass, and they getting hot and bothered by, oh shit. Oh, clearly, right? They trying to fuck. Clearly, somebody's emotionally, someone's in their emotions about you. But maybe this is what it's calling you to do. Because of your inactions. Maybe it's telling you to take action. Stop hiding. Stop holding back. And go and get it. Go get her. Go get her. Look, air freshener going off. Go and get that. Go and clean them evil spirits too. You probably need a spiritual bath. I don't know, but I feel like with these people that I've been connected with over these past couple readings, like whoever their person is like a healer in some way, shape, or form. They do this. They do what I do, if not better than what I do. I want to say that I definitely want to put that out there. So if you're coming across this video, you know you are connected with somebody that's like on some spiritual, you want some spiritual shit, then yeah. And you probably came to me thinking that like you wanted to see it maybe from a male's point of view, but no matter if you listen to a man or a woman, if the message is there, the message is there. You're gonna get it straight, no chaser. But again, it's like expressing yourself. You are the King of Cups. You are in control of your emotions. Especially with the King of Cups is you know how to control your emotions and offer yourself up instead of holding back. Knight of Wands, that's that it's lust, but it's your creativity and how you take action to it. The Knights are there, so it's your action. You have fire and water there. And there's a snake around one of those cups. There's the moon now. I meant the stars. That's that healing. Come out. Because you need to heal your lust. Right? You see, you're getting all hot and bothered. 8 of Pentacles. No, that's not 8. That's 5. 5 of Pentacles. That's that lack mentality. But again, studying. It seems like this person is studying. Reading up on some shit. So we have the Emperor here that needs to take action and in the relationship. Your inaction is what's negatively impacting your life. Because you don't want to be a man. You don't want to take responsibilities. And it's sad because with that Gemini, he's Muslim. So is that fucking Leo. They both Muslims. I gotta type, y'all. And honestly, I think shit. I think the Cancer is a Muslim too. So it's just like I gotta type. As far as like power of attraction, my uncle was a Muslim. So I think that's where I get it from, because my dad was a Baptist Christian. You know, again, I told you his mom was the pastor. You know, so two of swords. Take action and go get that kitty. Go bite on a cooter. Or go or the pickle, you know, whatever floats your boat. Clearly, and most likely, I am talking to bisexual men. It's crazy because it's like all of them are connected in some way, shape, or form. Maybe not actually connected as far as knowing each other. Maybe two of them, like I've stated in previous videos, right? You may have two people that actually know each other, but everybody else may just have the like familiar energies. Because out of all of them, the Leo is the only one that told me he was bisexual, even though I find that cap. So the fact that he lied to me about being bisexual, it just makes me look at everybody else that I'm connected to since I came into this journey. You know, that Knight of Cups showed up. Like I said before, Knight of Cups is that down low shit. Being on the low, keeping things on the hush hush as well. Not having people in your business. I get that, but you being on, and even if it's not them like being on the low, it's going to transpire. That's what's going to transpire. Whoever this person is constantly getting into these cycles, especially when it came into a commitment. Constantly get into a commitment and then for it to be an empty victory. You don't. I'm just gonna shut up and pull. You have Ace of Pentacles though. See, that's your seed. That is your physical, your physical intentions on things. Is that the Empress? That's the High Priestess. Shit. And Judgment. 20. 10, 10, 20, like I said. And 5, 5, 5. That's 20. That's Judgment. Not 5, 5, 5. 5, 5, 5, though, did show up. That's with that as above, so below reading. I had to secretly put 5 in there. 555 in the title. I had to change the S's to 5s. Which was inspired by the Daft Punk feature film. I'm telling you, like, it's all a message. But the name of the movie is The Story of the Secret Star System. The story of the Secret Star System. And that's where the 5s come in at. They replaced the 5s. They replaced the S with 5s. 555 is an angel number. 555 is an angel number, but 55 as well is an angel number. But when you add all 4 5s together, oh wow, that's 4 5s. But you add 4 5s together, that's Judgment. Right? Sacred Black Sheep is the Judgment. Or is a part of the Judgment, I should say. Is a messenger of Judgment. Is a messenger of God. Wow. Because look at that. Look at that. There's a priest here. What is going on? The veil is about to be revealed. Or be unveiled. The veil is about to get pulled. High Priestess. She feels what the fuck she knows. Ace of Pentacles. I'm uncovering some shit. Whoever this married person is. That's what an Emperor. Whoever this boss is. Knave of Wands. Look at that. Throat goat. That's what she's using to manipulate you. That card came up. You better go check my readings. I need to start hashtagging the cards that pop up. Strength. Look at that. 2 of Wands. 2 of Wands, 3 of Wands, Emperor. You have Emperor twice, and the 8 of Swords. But the Ace of Pentacles is your this is the actual seed. Like I said before, this is tangible though. This is an investment. This is your offering. This is you literally donating to something. Donating to this high priestess because she uncovered the truth. Or offering something up. You know? You're it's like something's being given to this high priestess by the emperor. Living on a Prayer is now fucking playing by Bon Jovi. Look at that. The music is coming. It's adding up. I'm on the money to something. Excuse me. I'm on the money to. Excuse me. I'm on the money to something. Oh, I got the hiccups now. Shit. That's funny. It has something to do with your wands, your control. She feels what she knows about these masculine energies. This is why I'm getting the hiccups, but I gotta take this off. But I carry around a pendant, an amulet. I walk around with necklaces and shit, right? Well, what a necklace. Oh goodness. Right? So I have my lover's ankh. My lover's ankh to express the balance of masculine and feminine energies. The importance on balancing masculine and feminine energies. I don't care what nobody says. Any Christian man or potentially even Muslim man, but I want to say Christianity only because of the cross. That cross, yo, it's like they don't want this message to come out. That's what it is. 2 of Wands. See, somebody's control. There's a wolf here. Exactly. A wolf. There's that wolf that's trying to be in control of the situation. Strength here, Emperor, 8 of Swords. You got 88 here again. 8 of Swords, 8 Strength. Oh, wait. This is 11, I'm sorry. Because X is 10, and then I is 11. And then you got the devil right underneath that. You better stand up to this devil. Because even with these hiccups, I'm still going to get this message out. Again, black magic. She feels what she knows what's going on. I know exactly what is going on. And like I said before, anything that they're doing is only slight work. But the message is there. What's done in the dark is going to come to light. So, oh wow. Talk about being exposed. Talk about being exposed. I'm telling you, I'm uncovering some shit. Because mind you, look, that's a religious leader. The high priestess is right there next to the Hierophant. If this high priestess is the Hierophant, right? Then the male version, that's him getting caught up in this entanglement. Five, 6, 7, and 2 of Wands. Here's the life lessons. What's the best mistake you've ever made and why? Exactly. Because it's learning. learning from the situation? What have you learned from your mistake? And that's why it should be your best mistake, because you know not to ever do it again. And because you know not to do it again, you'll be able to properly teach people on not to follow in your footsteps without them trying to give you their ass to kiss and then run off and go and be stupid and make their lives even more miserable, only because you was trying to help them. Make it seem like you don't know nothing or know anything because you come from a different religious group. That don't mean nothing. I may say what I say about certain Christians, but that don't mean all Christians don't know what they're talking about. But you really got to listen for the truth and listen to exactly how people are talking to you. Like I said before, it's not what you do, it's how you're doing it. It's like not everybody has a soulmate. Not everybody's going to relate to this whole twin flame divine partner union shit. And for those of you that don't subscribe or believe in that, those are the ones that can be out here doing the freak nasty and shit like that with no regards. Meanwhile, for the people that do know exactly what their purpose is, they have to preserve themselves for their kingdom spouse. White Knuckle Rock is now playing. Yo, what the freak? Damn. That was like for 5 minutes straight. I could be exaggerating, but at the bottom of the deck, 9. 9 of Cups. Somebody's content. Someone's cool. What's the best mistake you've ever made and why? Being content? I don't know. Or being cool with something. I don't know. But, let's see. Well, I wouldn't call it, well, yeah, the best mistake was being expressive to that King of Swords, to that Aquarius. I don't regret that. Even though I felt like it was a mistake. Oh, well, look, 9 of Cups. I'm content with that decision. 5, 6, 7, 8 of Cups. Wow, you got the 9 and 8 of Cups. Exactly. I'm content with the situation. I'm walking away from it now. Because it was a life lesson. I've learned from it now. Remember, we have solar plex chakra and courage is right there. And fear. I told you that man don't put no fear in me. I'm not scared of that man no matter how much he hurt me. And as I stated before, you know, I can accept that person back into my life if we could try to work it out, but if he tries to do some dumb shit, then that's gonna be really the end of him. I mean, I'm gonna watch my words. I mean, I don't wish death on anybody, but shit, who knows? He could be the snakes amongst all these people that I'm connecting with, right? Just imagine. The one that gave you their ass to kiss, got you blocked on all social media platforms, is now hiding behind social media, those fake profiles to see what you up to, what you getting in, get yourself involved into, who you talking to, and where you be at with them and shit like that. So therefore, they can probably do research on them and try to sabotage what it is that they doing, so that you can't be with them. I told you there was a moment where I linked up with it's just crazy, right? So there's another guy that I was actually trying to collaborate with. I mentioned this story before, but I feel like I need to mention it again. There was a guy that I was collaborating with before. You know, to the point where like he actually came to the other spot that I was staying at the time. This is like when I moved out of my mom's house and I was like staying with my cousin. This person actually came over to my house and I did like a little mini shoot with him, and we had conversations about trying to do business, right? But of course, some things didn't really work out. Cause I mean, we spent some time getting to know each other, and I ended up introducing him to like another person that I was cool with, and then the person that I was cool with ended up bringing like his brother. It was like a close friend of his, but you know they call each other brothers because he actually knew his brother or something like that. But when they're we all were like hanging out one day, and like we were still trying to like work on something, right? But the thing about it is this is somebody that I was really trying to get to know and build and shit. Like time was going by as I get to know this person, but something didn't work out. I mean, something happened and just things didn't work out, but I'm not really getting on that situation. It's just I'm backup story to add context to what it is that I'm really about to get into. But that guy who I did business with, he had a friend or a brother. No, I think it was his friend, but it was close. He was very close with him, right? I ended up reaching out to his friend, and his friend also agreed to working with me, but he actually agreed to meeting up with me as well. But whenever I went to go meet up with him, something happened. Something happened to him, y'all. And he told me like, yeah, like somebody tried to jump me or some shit like that. And I'm just like, you know what? If you're just gonna be out here trying to bullshit me like everybody else, just leave me alone. Like because I feel like it's always some shit going on with me. Like this like a karmic cycle or some shit. But again, like bad things don't be really happening to me too much. It's the people that I always try to get in contact with, who I try to connect with. But mind you, right, that gentleman with that situation, right, you know, he stopped talking to me for a while, and then after that, he stopped talking to me. Eventually, you know, he just ended up going MIA off of social media. So just not last year, or maybe it was last year, right? Right before I moved in here, right? And I was still in that transitional housing, and I went to go see the Leo for his birthday. So yeah, it's just been a year now. I seen him in that area, strung out. So I don't know if the women that he was dealing with end up getting him addicted to some shit as well. Like the shit is crazy, y'all. The stuff that happens to these men. And then of course, during the time when I was spending time with that Leo, trying to get him the fuck out of here, and that's crazy because it's like every time I'm around some fucking body, and I'm trying to get them to move out of this area, death follows, y'all. I'm not sitting here to make jokes or anything, and I'm not trying to make anybody scared, but like that usually what happens. Or there's always some type of, like, I'm telling you, like, if the veil is going to be revealed, the veil is going to be pulled over, and you're going to get a eye opener. I'm telling you, because when I was in that area, right, trying to get that Leo to you know, come with me if you want to live and shit, boy, the very next day, someone got massacred in that park. Like it was like he told me execution style. They like people, I don't know if it was a group of people or somebody came in and basically executed somebody in that park. And yet he still didn't get the sign, and that was time to go. Move out of that area. Get the fuck out of Dodge. I mean, I think he's out of that area now. With the Gemini, you know, like if we are connecting, right? If he feels as though that Allah brought us together, right? That Allah sent me to him, then what the fuck are you doing that you aren't getting it? That, right? If I'm being sent to you from Allah, then that means come the fuck on. So this man wants to be at these damn gas stations, and I've already mentioned this too before. be at these gas stations, and again, not the main one that he went to. It's another one further up the street that he went to. As he's literally walking to the gas station, about to walk into the gas station across the street from him gets shot up. Well, not shot up, but somebody over there pumping their gas gets shot at. Then he's sending me a video about it, about what happened. He didn't record what actually happened, but of course it's the aftermath of the fact, and he's all going like, damn, like this shit is really happening and stuff like that. I'm like, these are the signs that God be trying to tell you. Get the fuck out of this area. It's time to go. Get a move on. But he still want to be back into that area. And then next thing you know, another shooting happens in that same area where the main gas station he be at. It's like those are the omens that follow. Especially when you're dealing with me. I told you, my real name actually has omen within it. That's why I try not to use it out in public. Because when people start playing with my names, then some shit is going to happen. And again, that's not me talking about magic or anything. That's just laws. Like, it's just innuendos and how things work. The laws of attraction, or the power of attraction. This is the name my mom gave me. I didn't intentionally name myself, spell my name that way. Like I'm spelling my name how because Damont is my full name rearranged. Not entirely all the letters, but it's Dom, Ant, and Paris. Actually, no, I took most of my first name. I took the first 3 letters of my middle name, and then I took a couple letters from my last name, and I created Damont Enikus. So yeah, the name sounds stupid to most people. I don't give a shit. I'd rather you speak badly about this name than ask for people to speak badly about my real name. I'm protecting you motherfuckers from your fuckery and dickhittery and dumb shit. Cause people really be out here playing with motherfuckers' names and they don't realize who people are. I don't need to get physical with anybody when I let go and all I got. I put my faith in him and he handles my slight work when he needs to. I want some real shit. That's why you can do whatever you want to piss me the fuck off. If you really want me to get buck and be a base and you really want me to get a fight, trust me. You don't want that either. Cause I ain't gonna be there. You ain't gonna be fighting me. You gonna be fighting the devil. Ooh, yeah, you ain't know that? That's a contract. Because I'm connected with Source. I'm connected with God. You don't know that God is all things. I've stated on this channel before, Satan is just God's dark side. And if I black out, then I'm by all means, allowing God to fight my battles once again. So I don't have to do no black magic. I don't have to write things down for spells. I don't have to cut myself to for blood offerings. I don't have to sacrifice anybody. Shit. I burn my sage. That's about it. And I smoke my weed. And I mind my fucking business. The best mistake you've ever made and why? The Star. Doing tarot. I hate that. This is like the 3rd time I did that. See, he gonna smack the shit out of me for disrespecting this word. Streets. Streets is now playing by Doja Cat. Oh, there we go. Thank you. The best mistake you've ever made and why? It wasn't a mistake that I made the choice of making, but it was getting kicked out. I really feel like my mom was making a big mistake by kicking me out. However, I've learned that lesson and figured it out. That's why I can't have no resentment over my mom, because I've learned to figure it out. I've learned to try to be not even try. I learned to be a man on my own. It's not the best way to maintain. However, I'm on my own. I'm only thinking for myself, taking care of myself. Maybe if I actually had fucking people around that were supposed to be my crew, the situation would have been a lot better. But you know, you try to meet new people. You try to get to know people, but then they don't genuinely give a fuck about you. And then when you mention certain things about your life, then they want to think you want to throw a pity party. Like, what? It's just like, and then you fall back from people, and then they like want to talk shit. Dom is this. Dom is fake. Dom ain't loyal. He on my dick. He like me. He just trying fuck. He trying to get in between my relationships. They ain't none of that, bro. That's your insecurities. That's you projecting because you are in denial about some shit. Let go of that control. You know you want to give it up, but you already been exposed. You already knew you wanted to give it up to this high priestess. Come on now. And you know what's so crazy? Karma. What goes around comes around. But for some of y'all, I'm telling you, this shit is only going to get worse the older you get, because you're not fucking listening. And I'm telling you, my dad, y'all, especially the men that I'm connected to, it's my dad. Y'all going to fall into the same traps, right? Because that traps, remember, it came up. Traps came up. Y'all gonna fall into the same traps my dad did, if y'all already haven't. Especially with that whole trying to marry somebody, either because you had a kid, or you know that marriage, or the whole claim to being married to somebody is like the all to be all to, you know, everything. And having a marriage is fine, but if you don't know that marriage is just as much as a business as anything else on this fucking world, then you ain't gonna never be successful. Because if you don't have a successful marriage, you ain't gonna have a successful business. If you don't have a successful business, then you don't even have a successful relationship. No, actually, let's backtrack that. Right? Because your relationship with God is the way it is. That's why your relationships are gonna fail, and this is why your businesses are gonna fail, and this is why you're gonna be out there in these streets with a lack mentality. Shoulda, coulda, wouldas, but you should have did things differently. And one of those people that I'm connected with, right? But this is all a general message. So I mean, I could be speaking to a big group of you, of masculines, because at least with one of the masculines. But this all could relate to all of them. His thing is this: if I cut you off, that's it. So that Aquarius cuts me off. So literally, there's really no fucking purpose or point, reason to even go back, to have a conversation, to reach out. That's why I'm blocked on all social medias. That is literally a clear message. So the only way I'm going to have a conversation with him is physically, in his face. But I'm not going in that area no more because there's no reason. There's a wasteland over there. There used to be a big ass building. Well, they call it the projects here. I'm from the hood, so there's this big ass. It's apartments, but they call it the projects though. They shut that bitch down. It shut down. That was a big ass complex that got shut down. That's literally like a village right there that no longer exists. Literally, like the heart of that area just got stabbed. And now they're gonna demolish that building and probably rebuild it and put, you know, college students, people from out of state that can that whose families that can afford to maintain money in that area to keep cash flow going. So because people want to be so prideful and egotistical that they don't realize that their actions are making a huge impact on their their inactions are impacting their life negatively, to the point where it's happening around the community. That's what's so frustrating about some of these masculines, y'all. And I get it now, especially some of the shit that I be watching with other readers. It's just like, y'all don't realize how gifted and powerful y'all really are. That your negative energy is infecting your area. Put it like that. Take the time, do it right. We can do it, baby. Do it tonight, baby. We can do it. Take the time, do it right. We can do it, baby. Do it tonight. There's a bond. There's a bond. Someone's connected. Someone's bound. But with that Three of Swords, of course, third party, that string, that's that binding spell. That's that magic. Someone really has a hold on you. Five of Swords, the world. Someone is trying to really put it into your world. And you can't see that because you are chosen. You are meant to stand out and stand up. How is it that you see the light in that high priestess that you cut off, but yet you still can't see the light within yourself? Oh wait, that showed up. Your light was so bright that I wasn't ready to see myself shine, or I didn't want to see myself shine. Look at that, 4 swords. That the only one? Exactly. Two of Wands, 4 swords, putting a rest to something. 9 of Swords, putting a rest to distress. Putting a rest to distress. Look at that. How the innuendos come. They just flow off my mouth. Like a free-form poet. Free-form poet. Or I was supposed to say a freestyling poet, but I like the free-form poet. Look at the Emperor. You showing up again? Double twice. Emperor, Father of Cups. Oh, there's the King of Cups. So that's specifically a Cancer. Scorpio as well as Pisces. 5 of Wands is a conflict. 4 is the Emperor. But there's that tree. Standing tall, standing strong. Being a provider. Being the tree of life. And you have the sun right there giving you that energy. That's God giving you, that's source. That's being connected to source. Source gives you life. Give you light, give you life. So you're fighting with, and that's the 10. That's the 10 of, is that 10 of Wands? 10 of Swords. That's a burden. 4. Father of Cups is your emotions. Swans, they swim, but they can also fly. You see that sheep? That sheep has a sun on his forehead. Now, mind you, sheep speaks of innocence, or lamb. That could be a lamb. Lamb, sheep, whatever. Oh shit, I got 10%. Okay, it's charging. Just wanted to make sure that it was doing that. But 5 of Wands. You're conflicted with your emotions. You're conflicted about this being a boss. because of these burdens that you need to put to rest. You have emotions, use them. Stop letting your emotions, What are the dominant emotions that run my life? Today, go inward, go within. Oh wait, I don't think I read this to you, but what are the dominant emotions that run my life? It showed up, but I never read it to you, but here we go. Burn with desire. There is a power in your desire. Let them be your fuel today. Your desires are your soul's wings, and it's time to take flight. Look at that. I mean, clearly he's not in no position to fly, but it's a swan there. They do fly, though. They can fly. Fly away, right? Expose yourself, or you're going to get exposed. King of Cups, Father of Cups, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer. Yeah. Emperor is there with Aries. So you got, oh wow, you have Emperor here. There's 3 emperors here that I'm looking at. So again, 3 different, I've already mentioned certain peoples in their aspects. So with the Emperor showing up, that's three specific groups that got into some shit. But the fact that this King of Cups is here is showing you that it's a water sign. One of them are a water sign. Is there a major arcana? The Devil, Capricorn. Strength is Leo. Emperor is Aries. High Priestess, it's the Moon, Cancer, Pisces. So yeah. But you got the Emperor there, 5 of Wands. Yep. So again, this is you're literally conflicted with being a boss, knowing your position. You have 2 of Wands. Put a rest to your control, literally. The fact that you have the wolf right here, this is a man right in a wolf suit, and then you have the sheep. Enlightenment, that's the sun. Expose. The feminine is exposed. That High Priestess is exposed. High Priestess, 10 of Wands. She feels what she knows. She feels your burdens. There's telepathy here. You don't think that she actually knows what you're going through? If anything, she's been through what you've been through. Or if she hasn't, then again, that's someone who's empathetic. They'll hear you out and feel for you. But today's soul's action. Today, go inward. Your answers lie within. What do you desire? Choose what makes you happy and do that. Those emotions. Game of Love is now playing by Santana, featuring Michelle Branch. That's my song. But it's your control. You gotta let go. You gotta let down that control. Put a rest to that control. Because when you let go of control, when you put that rest to control, you put a rest to that disease. To that distress, I'm sorry. I mean, still a disease. Again, like I said before, this is very unsettling. Up. Look at that. King of Swords being sneaky. Not in a bad way, but I'm telling you, they just be showing up out of nowhere. And with that owl there, that's that intuition. Ace of Wands. There's your spark, your creativity, your actions. Father of Pentacles. There we go. There we go. King of Wands didn't show up. But you have 9 of Swords. So that's distress. Father of Swords. Father of Swords is, again, a strategist. Really thinking about what it is that they're manifesting. They know that you just, whoever this King of Swords is, this Father of Swords is, they know that they've manifested some distress, some disease, probably be towards this Father of Pentacles, right? But that Ace of Wands is that phallic, that male phallic. Oh wow! And you have the Mother of Swords right beneath that, with the Five of Swords. So you got Five of Wands, Five of Swords, and the Fool. So a Queen of Wands, a Queen of Swords, Father of Pentacles. So this is a buck. Right, because the bucks are the male deers. So this is a buck. This is Ace of Wands in the. So again, this is the male phallic. They end up using a dick, thinking what they dick instead of their mind. Yeah, they thinking what they head, they D head instead of they real head. The delusional head instead of the real head. Because with this Mother of Swords and this Father of Pentacles, it's like, I don't know, this Mother of Swords, it clearly is connected to the Father of Swords, but I don't know if that's the actual. They have a connection, but I don't think it's I don't think this is well, I mean, this is the wand here, so I mean, it could be. Fool, someone taking a leap of faith, standing out. So I don't know if this is like, because I get, right, and this is why it's been so confusing. It could be a mom or it could be a baby mom. They probably are the same in some way, shape, or form. So that's why I can't really tell. But again, however it is whatever they did to manifest. So they, instead of manifesting like their father, they end up going for their mother, going for somebody that was more like their mom instead of somebody more like their father, or at least somebody that's more solid and stable, the one that can actually back it up. King is your Mother of Swords. Those swords. It's all conversations, all communications. But what can they do? What are they doing to back it up? Nothing. They having you defeated. They trying to defeat this Father of Pentacles from manifesting with the King of Swords. From this disease, from this oh wow, that's what it is. Taking a leap of faith. Somebody's standing out. Wow, the world there. And the Three of Pentacles, that's the obstacle. So the obstacle with the world here is standing up, standing out, being of service, taking that leap of faith. So maybe I was supposed to go over there and actually say something to him. But hey, Blue Control is coming through. Hit him up style. All right, maybe I was supposed to go in there and hit him up style. But taking a leap of faith to defeat this this Mother of Swords, who also could be maybe not. No, this is me having this conversation, but someone needs to stand up to their mother. That's what it is. It's calling you to take a leap of faith. It's standing up and taking a leap of faith in defeating this Mother of Swords. It could be a mom, but the reason why I'm getting at is because you got the swords here. They may be related, but again, I mean, pick your story. It could be a mom, it could be a baby mom, but it's a motherly figure, right? We still have Mother of Swords. You got to defeat this Mother of Swords because this Father of Pentacles is someone you need to manifest with. Father of Swords, that's the truth as well. But this other could be the Father of Pentacles trying to manifest, trying to manifest some type of like trying to rescue. I feel like this is also type of like a rescue mission essentially from distress. When your man want to get buck wild, just go back and hit him up style, right? Just go back and hit him up style. Shit, you know? These are all messages here. And everybody's journey is different. And you definitely got to remember that. Everybody's journey is different. So some of this may not relate to you until like a year from now, a week from now. Shit. Luckily, for some of you, it might be tomorrow or today, right? Depending on the time of you catching this video. Time is linear. So, you know, who knows? But you got the 9 of Swords there. 4 swords. So you have 9 of Swords, Strength, 3 of Wands, Emperor, 8 of Swords. So you got the 9 and 8 is there. 89, 98. So some could be born in 89. Some could be born in 98. Let's see. Let's see. Let's see. Where's that calculator? 2023 minus 1989. 34, right? 2022 minus 1998. 24. So those are the ages that you could be in. Don't forget the number 13, 1 and 3. Check 1 video back and 3 videos ahead. I mean, if you like, you can watch whatever. Oh wait, 1 video ahead and 3 videos back. So you don't have to go to watch all 3, but it's more so like that 3rd one. So whatever you watch after this video, not gonna be the previous one. It's not gonna be the one before that. It's gonna be one before that. So keep that in mind. But I'm gonna probably pull 1 more Soul's Truth. Let's do. Oh wait, the Buddha Wisdom is out there. Let's do these again. Let's do these. Oh wait, I could pull my cards. That's what I can do. But let's still. This is Divine Masculine energy, so let's still pull that with this energy here. Trust issues, bro. Really? Toxic addictions. Addictions. Okay. So either they all have toxic issues. Wow. They all got trust issues because of their toxic addictions. But see, that's what I'm saying, right? Because of their toxic addictions, they got trust issues. So I remember the story. This was when I was hanging out with the Leo. That Leo, he is very sociable. He knows how to meet people. And one of the people that he used to hang out around with was a girl who, you know, whose world got turned upside down because of her addictions. And mind you, she went to a party. She went to a party and some guy gave her some shit, and the next thing you know, that was the end of her life right there. And she's been on this never-ending karmic cycle on trying to get herself back together. She got kids and everything that she's trying to get back to and support and shit like that. So, like I said before, whoever these people are with these addictions, they got trust issues because someone set them up to be addicted. The thing about me is, I'm pretty sure people tried to get me to smoke some lace shit, but you can't kill a god. I'm telling you, you cannot kill a god. And people are going to still try to test that theory too, and that's going to be the fuck on them. I already had a dream that somebody was going to try to pull up on me with the strap anyway. So, ego, twin flame. Look at that. It's a sacred union. And your ego is getting away. Pride before the fall. And look. Black cards, red cards. These are the red flags. What's at the bottom of the deck? Passion. Your ego and your addictions. That's what you're passionate about. or that's what's clouding your passions. That's just like, you have trust issues. Look, teamwork. Teamwork is here now. There you go. Communicate. Teamwork makes the dream work. You have trust issues with your twin flame. How? You got these addictions, and it's your ego that's in the way of this. So you got addictions, toxic addictions with these trust issues. You got ego with this twin flame, and then you got teamwork here. Loyal. Music. Actually, let me put that there. So trust issues, twin flame, loyal. You got music here. Music is here. Turn It Gold is now playing by Hester Prynne. Just Turn It Gold. Awakening. Opportunities. Look at that. Music could be awakening an opportunity for you. I stated it, and look at that. Worthy. You are fucking worthy. You can turn it gold. You got the Midas touch. You can turn this gold. Neglect wounds and hardships. You are worthy. You've been through some shit. You got battle wounds. You got scars. That's what that nine of wands. That's the wounded warrior. You got battle scars, bro. Dejavu. You've been here before. This is a never-ending cycle. What are you gonna get it? Now, if that card pops up, oh yeah. Well, since we're done, just want to show off myself a little bit, because again, I want to show you that I'm not looking at the cards, but I am shuffling though. But Dejavu is now playing by Teena Marie. Oh, also too, right? Because I didn't mention this yesterday. Because now we're in February. Why am I going back to something's happening in February? That's just twice that I slipped up and said that. Something is happening in February. But I forgot to mention earlier, because yesterday was the 8th, that Olivia Newton-John passed away. And it's crazy how Hopelessly Devoted was one of the message songs that came out. And I really went into details about Greece. So the fact that she passed literally within a few days of those readings is crazy. And then on top of that, I'm on YouTube. Now I'm subscribed to this one person, but I don't really watch him like that because he is still kind of a minor. But the shit that he do be like very outrageous and shit. Not off the wall. I mean, clearly, yeah, it's definitely off the wall. He's known for doing some off the wall shit. I'm sorry. I'm just like I'm ranting and shit. But again, energies and stuff like that. But this YouTuber that I follow gets arrested. He gets arrested on live. But I think about it, but the thing about this situation is I'm pretty sure incriminated himself. And that's why he got locked up. He went literally on live talking about, oh, and speaking of that individual, he stays with his mom. His mom takes care of him, even though he's got all these subscribers and stuff like that, making hella money off of YouTube or whatever other opportunities that he's awakening to. Oh wow, speaking of music, because music is another thing that he does. But oh yeah, and someone else could be doing music, but could be a writer as well, or like who makes music. They could be a musician or somewhere likes to do that shit. I'm sorry, not like that, but yeah, getting back to the story, right? So he always live streams on YouTube on YouTube Live, and something happened where the cops show up, not on the actual stream, but he tells the story but he's like his mom taking care of everything. So then after that stream ends, his homie that he ended up inviting, right? He ended up coming over, I guess, to make a video or something. But in the process, though, the cops, I don't know, came back or something like that and arrested him. But before that, though, on his live, he was saying how, I guess, an event happened when he was at Walmart and he started shoplifting. He started stealing a whole bunch of shit from Walmart. And, like, how you come up on live and sit there and say some shit like that? Like, that's wild to me. And I get that the things that he do are for shock value. Keeping up with the Joneses. This is literally clout culture, essentially. We doing everything everybody is doing is for attention. But little do we all know that the only attention that you need to get is God's attention. That is the only attention that you need to get. If you don't give him the attention that you, oh, that says Tekken. I thought that said poem. So I got 2 poem cards. If you don't give him the attention that he deserves, then you're not gonna be worthy of anything. And then, like, but what's going to happen is he may allow you to get this attention because you seek it through your how you put yourself out here. He'll let you have it for a minute, but it's as quickly as you got it, it will be as quickly as you lost it. Just remember that. That's how you manifest things. That's why I'm just like, oh, I'm going to burn this dollar under this full moon. I'm not intentionally trying to burn that dollar to have quick money. I'm just trying to manifest money. That's it. That's it. I don't care how much money it is. I do not care when I get it, but I better get it. I better get it. That's what manifestations is. That's the whole purpose of manifestations, is putting it out there so you can get it. Being a go-getter. The fuck? Oh, look at that. I kind of knew. Oh, somebody smelling some shit. Noah, wake up before it's too late. Yes. All right, because I said that out loud, I'm going to take that. But, okay. It didn't show up. So I was to say, if my Dejavu card came up, because this is where I got it from. Dejavu. I've been here before, but then I also did another spin to it, and I added That's So Raven's quote. It's a future I can see, because it's making an innuendo on being so in tuned. Where's she at? Right, being connected with source, that you're able to have knowledge about your past and your future. I've been here before. It's a future I can see. Deja vu. But I also think that's clairvoyance. I used to think we were soulmates. Now I realize you're just karmic. That's how I feel for one of those masculines. Wow, right? Wake up before it's too late. And that's what I told that Aquarius too. Wake up before it's too late. I used to think we were soulmates, but now I just think that nigga is karmic. Shit. On some shit. Just because he's not physically present in my life doesn't mean that he could be potentially one of the people behind the scenes that's sabotaging my opportunities. Because they made a mistake. They regret the decision that they make. But instead of working together with you, they still want to be behind manipulative people doing dumb shit. Acting like they got it. Trying to keep up with the Joneses, meanwhile all miserable. Whenever I used to get access to his account, right? I used to see that shit. He trying to act like he got some wise words and he being happy and he, trying to keep up to this image, but I can see it. I can see through the bullshit. You can't fool me. You can't fool me. I can see right through you. That's the fool right there exposing the emperor. Wake up before it's too late. Oceania. PYT. Colorado River Indian tribes. Here's their bloodlines. There's those Native American tribes. Also, too, and the reason why it don't matter if I call them Indians or Native Americans, it's still connected. Indians here are Indians connected to India. We are distant cousins from fucking India. You know that, right? It's All About Me is now playing by Maya and Cisco. You do know that, right? You do know that the Blasians, the real Blasians are Indians. Those are the black Asians. Those are the niggas those are the nigga Asians. That's why they got a whole separate country away from all the pale faces, or I should say the yellow skins. And this is why we in this country need to do the same shit. There just need to be one little section for the niggas where everybody else can go do their thing. Noah, right? You better get on that boat, cause you about to drown. There's some shit that's coming up. I'm gonna pull some more cards, cause this ain't it. This ain't enough for me. Not like as far as me trying to get into the people that I know's business. This is a collective reading. This is energy. I don't need to have no intentions to try to, my intentions isn't trying to ruin somebody's life or sabotage something that was good for them. I'm only trying to ruin what was bad for them. I'm trying to get them to break their bad habits, their addictions, their toxic behaviors. Have some fucking values. The high moral card came up, and here's the high value person. So here's also Kevin Samuels coming through. You better understand what's important about the family. You probably need to go watch some of his videos, right? Maybe his very first video, or his third. Or maybe his 31st or his 13th. I don't know how many videos he got up there, but he been online for quite some time now. He's got content out there for people to sit down and watch and listen to what the fuck he's been saying over the past couple years of him being popularized. Because the thing about it is, people want to tarnish that man's name because of highlighted hot takes that have been posted up on the internet. But that was the whole point. It was to show you that the real gritty conversation that he's having with these young individuals, because it's not just specifically women. He also talks to men too. But nobody gave a shit about what he was saying or to the men. Nobody wasn't tuning in to him giving advice to men. They only gave a shit to when he started speaking to the women that volunteered their services to go and have this conversation to him about whatever advice that needed, that was going on in their lives. These women are young as fuck with no guidance because they got daddy issues, clearly. So they're seeking guidance from a very older guy who's at least like reachable. Ain't nobody trying to get in contact with Steve Harvey, because Steve Harvey don't even know how to fucking say certain things when it comes to women. Look at how he handled Monique and her situation and how he was there for her. Look at how he's letting his daughter live her best life with these rappers and these entertainers. I get it that we come from money, but like, you can have better standards than dealing with the entertainment business. Dating the industry plants, essentially. Read between the lines. My nose is getting all stuffy. But read between the lines is also about, like, you really getting those messages, reading, understanding the innuendo. It's like music, right? Get the message in the music. You know how, especially if you're a Wayne fan, the double on, no, not even double entendres, but that man's pen game is something fucking serious though. Like, I sleep on Wayne a lot because I don't listen to rap like that. But when I do listen to when I listen to Wayne though, when Wayne comes on, I'll listen because that man got me smiling every single time, and not in like no like I have a sexual attraction to that man because I don't find him attractive at all. But I respect the man for his talent, and I know I see where he goes with his mind. That's what it is. Like Luthor here and Noah. See, you got a Lex Luthor that's trying to get in the way of you ascending. He's trying to get in the way of your mission. Also, Lex Luthor is known for being a billionaire, right? Oh yeah, we're getting into it. Cloning. Lex Luthor is known for cloning. And because you are a son of God, because you are God's son, because you are connected with you, because you are on this spiritual path, they are going to take you out, and they're going to spend top dollar to run experiments on you. Once they get rid of you, or once you get taken down, they're going to take your body and they're going to experiment with you. I'm not going to be like, don't believe me, just watch. You better not. You better trust this situation. You better feel what you know. You know what is my body telling me right now? What has your body been telling you this entire time since I've been talking over these past couple videos that you've been connected to? Because again, that's spirit. I'm telling you, that phantom is there. I'm telling you, I get messages from those light touches. I tell you, I be feeling somebody caressing me and shit like that. Like, those are all signs and synchronicities. I remember when I was sleeping one day, I told y'all, like, I felt somebody riding me. Like, I'm laying down in bed and it just feels like somebody just riding me. Not like my back, but like riding me. Like having, like, somebody was, yeah. You know, somebody was riding my pony. Welcome to the fucking party. Is playing by Pop Smoke. Dejavu. I've been here before. It's a future I can see. Clairvoyance. I don't have to prove nothing to nobody. I know who the fuck I am, and I know what the fuck I'm saying, even if it sounds scattered and misconstrued. July. Gemini. Cancer. July. What's that smell? Clear aliens. Lurker and watcher. Tekken. Somebody's trying to look for a fight. Somebody's gonna be looking for a fight. Either they live in Illinois or Oceania. However, if they don't live in these places, they come from these places. If nothing is happening in these places as well. Family affairs / ties. Look at that. Hacker. I know somebody's hacking my shit. That's why it's been a minute. That's why it's been so difficult as far as me trying to get this live started. I'm gonna pull a few more cards. That's crazy. That card came up. And y'all see me. Y'all seen me. This is the intentions. You see what your intentions do when you trust, you put faith in shit. It's gonna come out the way it needs to come out. The way it needs to come out. You better wake up before it's too late. High value person to read between the lines. Something could have happened in July, or is going to happen in July. Augustine Band of Kahula Indians. Hathor is here. The sky, sun, sexuality, and motherhood. Music came up here, and dance. Foreign lands and goods, the afterlife. Goddess, her consorts were Ra, Horus, Adam, Amun, and Kansu. What? Oh, fucking wow. This is the whore. I'm sorry. This is because again, I watched one reader and she mentioned how Hathor was probably the one that really got all of us fucked up in this situation now. X's and O's, exactly. This is a hoe. This is an X. This is a O. Hathor. This is who you're going to be manifesting with. She gonna be the one. In one of my stories. Ooh, right. You weren't good enough, and now they got a baby by somebody else, and it could be your sons. This is the energies. You have Amen and Khonsu there. Amen is Khonsu's fucking father, mind you, and this is Amen. This is before he connects with Ra. So this is one of the original gods, and this is his son. So now shit happened, and then Amen and Ra have to come together, become Amen Ra. That's who we know now. That's who we know now as the god, Amen Ra. Someone told me that Amen is literally what you say after every prayer. Amen. Amun. And look, you also have Adam there too. That's another one of God's sons. The fuck? So you fucking around with God's sons. I've been here before. Look at that. Dejavu. You've been here before. This is past. This is past life shit. This is past life shit. Family affairs and ties. Come on now. Right there next to Hathor. Teamwork. Family affairs. X's and OOOs. X's and ho-ho-hos. Merry Christmas, you filthy animal. Anuket, another goddess. Goddess of the cataracts of the Nile and Lower Nubia. Her symbols are bow, arrows, gazelles, ostrich feathers. So, with the fight there, Tekken is a fight. We also got family affairs, right, with that Tekken. Something about sons or father and son dynamic. Something about your father and son past life situation, right? Father and son. Ooh, let me find out. It's either one of these masculines slept with, oh shit, slept with their dad's girlfriend, or their wife who they're going to marry is going to sleep with their child. It's something like that. But you got two goddesses here. You have one for bad and one for good. But I'm going to end this show because I think I talked too much. You're Not Sorry is now playing by Taylor Swift. I'm not going to read this, but I'm going to pull a card out. I'm not going to read it, but I'm going to pull a card out. I'll pull the book out and read the healing process. Receiving. You are worthy to receive. Break out of this illusion. Plan. You better wait. Wait on this plan. Reevaluate this plan that you were doing. Because you're going to be sorry. Conscious connection. Look at that. Now, I be thinking that this is the same person, like it's a reflection, but this is the doppelganger again. One is in black and white and the other is in color. Conscious connection. Make a conscious decision about this. Because someone's not sorry. And if you, Taylor Swift is another, Taylor Swift is another message. That's 2 Taylor Swift songs I told you to check out. You might as well just listen to I Knew You Were Trouble, because that's a song that's constantly, not constantly, but that's been on my mind ever since. Like, actually, I was singing that earlier today, though, so yeah. But that's another song that's frequent in my playlist. That it may not have showed up in this video, in this video or in this reading, but it's been showing up in my playlist when I'm listening to it. So 35, 32, 33, 34, 35. We're going to go right to the healing process. With your hand on your heart, say out loud, I surrender all my relationships into unconditional love and ask that the truly nourishing, soul-enriching, expansive and nurturing relationships be healed and drawn closer to my heart. I ask that the draining, depleting, destructive, and toxic relationships be drawn out of my life. Through unconditional love, mercy, grace, and my own free will, so be it. Also, too, Amen, Amen, literally means so be it. That's you literally calling on God to make it happen. Amen. Imagine that you can breathe golden light in through the front of your body and out through the back of your body. Repeat the process with the rich emerald green light. And wasn't that during that shadow work the emerald showed up? So emerald could be a significance. Do not worry if you can't feel or see the light. Just intend to work with the light and relax. Finally, visualize, perceive, or see a beautiful beating heart with luminous green and gold parrot wings on either side of it. Imagine, perceive, and feel that there are many other beautiful beating hearts with parrot wings. Wait, what? Am I reading the right one? Yeah, because it said parrot wings. There's another one in there. I'm going to show you in a minute about the parrots, the birds that I was thinking about. But, well, maybe I should go read that too if I show you it, because it might be a connection. I think it's trusting yourself. But okay, imagine, perceive, or feel that there are many other beautiful beating hearts with parrot wings of different colors, and they are all flying around together. Enjoy the playfulness of this vision, and in your heart and in your own time, come back to the here and now. Feel the air on your skin. Notice the temperature of the room you are in and your feet on the floor. When you are ready, open your eyes and return to your day or evening. You have completed your healing process. And now I'm about to find it. That's inner trust. Nope. All right. There we go. This is what I thought. Yeah, trust yourself. 31. Look at, oh wow. 31. 13. So look, the fact that I thought about that, I'm gonna read it. Not the whole thing, because we had an hour and 28. And they done changed my playlist up now. Shabuya by Shabuya by the Free Nationals featuring Sid is playing. Add to that playlist and then go to my playlist and start my playlist over. Casual, wow, now it's playing by Doja Cat as we're getting closer to the end of this. But you have 31 and 35 now, and 13. But you have a palindrome once again. 31, 13, 13, 31. So remember that. And also too, 22, it was 12, 21 or 21, 12. 1331 3112. I mean 1331 3113. Or shit, could be 3131 1313. Or yeah, because 1331 would be 1331. Oh yeah, and then yeah, it wouldn't be okay. Yeah, gotcha. Okay. But 31. Oh, that's 32. See, I was about to read the wrong healing process. Actually, I'm gonna read that one because this one is short. Not too short, but it's still. But again, trust yourself and the power of attraction. So this is important. You have conscious connection here too. So, and you have to really figure out what dominant emotions that run your life. Maybe those dominant emotions are how you need to transmute it. They're your dominant emotions, but you've probably been using them incorrectly. Your free will. Remember that. Is it casual, or are you trying to spend your life with me? I'm not trying to pressure you, but I'm looking for a man who stands and fight for me. An emperor. A boss. But you are wise. You know how to grow even without knowing how you know. Like the ancient forests, spectacular galaxies, and the acorn that becomes the oak, there is a natural intelligence for growth that is beyond logic and reasoning. It just happens. At the deepest levels, we are governed by this force that is so palpable and literally shapes the world. Anyway, it literally shapes the world. At the same time, it is so invisible that sometimes we forget its presence and worry that our minds have to work everything out for life to happen and for us to be alright. We can become unnecessarily anxious about our affairs and how life will unfold. This oracle brings the message that you are growing. You really are. Don't doubt it. Even if you don't see it yet, remember that so much is happening when the seed is still broken or unbroken into the ground. This is the seed that you planted with the high priestess. Below the earth, it is summoning up all the might, power, and force it needs to push above the topsoil and burst up into light. It is essential for anything good to happen later on. Yet we don't see any of that. We just have to trust that things will happen when the time is right. Yeah, there's your trust issues. You are also being asked to trust in yourself. Oh, right, trust in yourself because you have trust issues, right? Oh, God, duh. You know how to grow. Wait. Don't worry so much. You are doing a great job in this game of life. And then the game of love played from Santana. And the morning is now playing by now. So something could be happening in the morning. When you trust yourself, you relax and you can heed your own wisdom, insight, and messages much more clearly and easily. This oracle comes with particular guidance. You have a big destiny. You have a big destiny this lifetime and much to experience. Sometimes you make the error of judging something that is unpleasant as negative or mistake. It isn't. It's just part of your great hunger for experience. It doesn't mean you have to have a lot of it, but when you do, don't shame yourself for it. Simply let it be. Maybe it's just fertilizer for your next step on the path. It's all a part of your life process, and it's all a sign of growth. This oracle is also telling you not to resist any points of instability in your life. This even applies to your most treasured relationships or creative projects. That instability is just a growing pain because more consciousness, more love, and more light wants to infiltrate and pervade all parts of your life. The instability is not a sign of sickness, but of growth. Do not fret. Instead, choose to flow and grow. Healing process. Close your eyes. Because I don't know, I should have been showing you this. Close your eyes and relax for a moment. Breathe in and out. Let your awareness drift away from worries and day-to-day matters and settle instead of the feeling of warmth inside. Let your awareness drift away from worries and day-to-day matters and settle instead on the feeling of warmth inside your body. Then slowly imagine, sense, feel, or perceive that you have an acorn in your hand. You are standing in nature as sunrise breaks, flooding the horizon with color and light. As you hold the acorn up to the light of the rising sun, something magical happens. Out of the acorn, a hologram shines forth. It is a blueprint of this entire being that is yet to be. You see an acorn in that hologram, but you also see a marvelous oak tree. You see the wildlife that will support and be supported by that tree, the ecosystem of which it is a part. You see yourself holding the acorn up to the rising sun. You see seasons demarcated as rings of time within the trunk of the tree. You see the passing lives of many people that enjoy the oak tree through its long life. Place the acorn down on the ground as the sun continues to rise. Imagine, if you will, kneeling and touching your forehead lightly to the earth in reverence for the genius of growth. That same genius lives within you. In your own time, open your eyes. In your own time, open your eyes and go about your day. You have completed your healing process. Because now I'm getting tired. And at the bottom of that is receiving, which is 27. 7, 8, 9, 9. Okay. But that was a lot. You need to trust yourself. Trust music. Trust what your body is telling you. The high priestess is there. If this person feels what she knows, then you need to feel what you know as well. You both are connected. You both are soulmates. But this is a sacred union with that twin flame there. So even, right, man and women, y'all are soulmates. Y'all are twin flames. Y'all souls are to infinity and beyond. This is Dejavu. Y'all have been here before. Now go and see that future. When you take that moment to realize, like when you take this moment to trust yourself, I'm telling you, you want to get those messages into the future a lot clearer. So keep that faith strong. Go touch some grass. Stay hydrated, because I'm getting tired. That faith. Put your faith in God. Why is it still doing this? All Night Long is now playing by the Mary Jane Girls because they want to keep taking me out of my playlist. But thank you guys for watching. If you're watching this on Twitch, please make sure you follow my Twitter, my Tumblr, if that's still existing, because the photos that I post on my Twitter, on my Instagram, believe it or not, are now being like appealed by fucking on Tumblr. I'm like, that's a shocker. Tumblr used to be the place where you can put anything up there. Now that's become so watered down and sugar coated. It's crazy. But and my YouTube. If you're on YouTube, if you enjoyed this video, give it a like. If you liked it, subscribe. And if you're subscribed, please leave a comment. as well as share. If anybody's watching this, please share this. If if there was some type of message that related to you in some way, shape, or form, or if it resonated, right? Please share it. Share it with someone you may know as well. That could literally help them. You never know. It may not be one for one. And if anybody actually wants to, have these conversations about any of my readings, by all means, reach out to me. Hit me up on my email. Actually, yeah, hit me up on my emails. It's Sacred Black Sheep. And now I gotta remember, is it BLACK or is it BLK? That's the thing. Oh yeah, it's Sacred Black Sheep, just how I got it on my YouTube channel. At gmail.com. No 5555. It's just Sacred Black Sheep at gmail.com. If you really want to reach out to me, if you really need to get my attention, because you get emails and shit like that. It's not like I'm getting a bunch of emails from people. It's just spam and all other shit. So if you really want to point out, if you really want me to really get the attention to really know that this is legit, quote a title from my from one of my videos that you are inquiring about, or that was more related to what it is that you actually want to know, and then we'll have a conversation and try to get through it. Because I don't want to be on a rant like I'm like this and have these hour long conversations, because this is all energy and this can be draining. So if you like these readings, right, subscribe. If you would like a free reading, you have to follow me on all my platforms, all my IGs, all my my Twitter, my YouTube, my Tumblr, both my YouTubes. You gotta be subscribed to my Sacred Black Sheep 5555 channel, as well as my Fuck You TV channel. I got my Tumblr that you should subscribe to. Actually, right, but that's you don't have to. If you for all of them, you subscribe to follow all of them, then you increases your chances of getting that free reading. But anybody else that just wants to subscribe or whatever, then it's going to be the chances are slim, unless you catch me on my live on Twitch. Then I'll do right then and there. I mean, not right then and there, of course, in the middle of the reading, but whenever I finish the reading, I will get right to your reading, or not right to it. It all depends, because this shit is energy. So within 24 hours of you asking, 24 to 48 hours of you asking me within my chat, I will give you a reading. But you still have to subscribe or follow. You have to follow me on YouTube. You have to subscribe to me on YouTube and follow me on Twitch to get the free reading if you catch me on that live. But everybody else, just send me an email and I'll get to you whenever I can. Also, the timing thing, because this is my job, y'all, and I need to make a living. And because I'm not really making money off of this just yet, or I'm not gonna say making money, making a living off this just yet, I need to start putting myself out there on a way. So for those who don't want to subscribe to all of my platforms, right? Because again, some of my content isn't for everybody. It's not safe for work, or it's not for everybody's eyes. It's not for kids either. So, and that's another thing that I'm starting to slowly push out there. I'm not trying to be ashamed of the things that I like and I get into. All I'm doing is just trying to figure out, especially with the guys that I associate with, if they're worthy, right? If they actually are worthy around this that I'm putting out there. At the end of the day, they're not a part of what it is that I'm creating, so I don't really care about their opinions or their judgment. They got their own lives that they need taken care of, so they can talk about the things that I'm doing with these paintings and stuff like that all they want to. Just let it happen. Exactly. by Tamed Impala. So you have trust yourself, you have power of attraction, and you have conscious connections. I think this is more self-explanatory than anything else in this right there. Your conscious connections, your power of attraction, and you trust in yourself. Reevaluate that. Rework that. You have a twin flame who you're connected to, who you're powerfully connected to. And if this is a twin flame, this is literally like the relationships of the relationships. So y'all literally are coming together because this is like Adam and Eve or Adam and Lilith. However your energies lie. I already know with my situation, it's not Adam and Eve for me. Clearly, because I'm a man. But I mean, even in this situation, it's just like Adam and Lilith. And Lilith is still a woman. However, she's so much alike like Adam that people fail to realize that. Adam and Lilith were literally like identical twins, essentially. But of course, she refused, and God transformed her into something that no man could ever love, basically. But somehow, God's son saw through the cracks. So right, he read between those lines of that contract and breached the contract, and then consorted with Lilith to having a baby. That wasn't yours, Lucy. That was Adam's. And until she learned her lesson, she was supposed to go back to him. But she just kept going and going and going down into the deep end. So, at least, all right, I think I'm done. I think y'all got the message. Y'all should get the message. Just wake up before it's too late. High value person. Stop trying to keep up with the Joneses. There's a high value person card, and there's a high moral person. You're keeping up with the Joneses. You better wake up before it's too late, or you're going to end up like their neighbor. For some of you. So, but thank you guys for watching, for real. Because look, we already pushing it to, well, it's almost at 2 hours. But y'all take care now. Keep that faith. Pray, meditate, and woosah. I love us for real, though. See y'all in the next one.